Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I had started telling you guys, and somebody reminded me in the comments about Mod Podge, the new Mod Podge that I found. Well, I technically didn't find it. Excuse me, I was picking up that fabric. I technically didn't find it. It found me. A couple weeks ago, I did those fabric plates, and I was saying how they didn't have anything washable, any kind of washable Mod Podges you could use to wash, so you had to use the sealer. And I've done that video before, but I did it with the glitter. So I want to say last week, it was popped up on my Instagram page. I think it was Instagram, and it was, you know how they lead you to buying different things, and it was like, we have washable Mod Podge now. Y'all, would you look at this? See how they listen? I'm telling y'all, they listen to your conversations. I don't know who they are, but people listen because I never typed about it. I did a video about it. So my phone heard me talking about it. So then a week later, I get this about this it's actually for fabric to fabric, but I'm going to attempt it on a glass plate. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to show y'all real fast. I just wanted to bring this video. I had this fabric left over from some bar stools that I did, and I sold the bar stools. So I had this leftover fabric. Now look, I thought, wouldn't these be cute? The animal print with white and gold plates. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. So I cleaned my plate already with vinegar. I just did a vinegar to make sure I got any kind of oil off of it. And then I'm going to open up the Mod Podge. This is a test for all of us, me and you. I'm going to see, because I want to do this without doing the sealer on the back, and then I want to hand wash it. And I want to see, just because you never know. I mean, it's not for this. I want to put that out there. They're not claiming that this Mod Podge would do good for dishes. They're not. But it's nice. It's very thick. It's thicker than the average Mod Podge. Very thick. I will tell you that. Okay, let me show you that. Put it that way. Here you go. You know what? I'm going to try to bend this camera down now so y'all can see what I'm doing here. Let me do that. I'm going to just try to do 2 plates just in case it doesn't work. Alright, now you're not seeing me. You will see the project. Let me see. Can you see the project, guys? 1 second. Let's see there. Let's see how that works. Alright, this is extremely thick. When I tell you thick, I mean thick. I'm trying to get it real fast because I don't have the right brush. I didn't have a paintbrush in the house. So I have one of these little ones. It is very thick. I just opened it. I haven't tried this before. Like I said, this is going to be a first for all of us. But if it does work, they say it's supposed to be good for putting glitter on clothes and stuff like that, and you can wash the clothes. You know, doing projects for clothes. Yeah, the texture of this is, and between the texture of this and the paintbrush, I don't know. But we'll see. I'm going to put it on here, and I want to see how it dries. And I'm going to pay close attention to the edges because I want it to stick really good. Oh, you know what? I did see the other comment. I was just looking. I'm actually uploading a thrift video right now, thrift haul. Right now, some shoes that I did. So it should be going up any minute. And I'm on my other phone. So I'm just taping this one so I can put this up next. Okay, let's see. Got it nice and put on here. Okay, and then we're talking about the live videos. How do you use the top chat? If the answer is in that video, but I'm gonna do it again. Let me just concentrate. I'm gonna tell you again just in case somebody on this video needs to know. It's at the bottom of the page. It's a thing called top chat. When you go onto the video, click on that, and that's how you're going to be able to do it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna see. Let's see what we're doing here. We have the fabric going on, and I'm pulling, and I'm pulling. And you want to make sure you get it on here good. You want to make sure you get the fabric on the plate really good with this. No wrinkles, no bubbles, no nothing like that. So that's what I'm doing. If this works, Mod Podge better call me, because I'm giving them some business. If this works and you can wash these plates without putting that lacquer on there, that would be real good. Now I'm having a problem on this end. Let's see. I am having a problem on this end. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna put some of this regular Mod Podge on here, just to get that initial stick. I didn't know if I was gonna have to do that or not. Let's see. Yeah, and I do. Might have poured a little too much. One second, guys. I'm trying. I'm just putting this Mod Podge on the side. Just to say, this is trial. This is just a trial run. Okay. Now, on the side down. And for some reason, this fabric doesn't want to stick on this one side. I don't know why. Let me just move it, turn it around and see if it's because of the way I'm doing it. Okay, so we just want to make sure we don't have no air bubbles. Now I'm gonna try this another way too. I'm glad I had another plate out. Okay, so I'm gonna sit this to the side. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I have to go over it with the second coat in a few. But I'm gonna try this other one, guys, just so we can make sure and have given it every try. Now, I'm gonna do this with the first coat with putting the fabric on with regular Mod Podge. So I'll put that coat on and see if I can get that to stick. I know that stuff says it's supposed to make the fabric stiff in an area so it doesn't bend. And like if you use glitter or something on clothes, it'll make it stay. But again, I'm just trying this just so we can see how it might turn out. And again, you want to make sure every inch is covered with this Mod Podge, especially around the edges where you know you're going to have to cut it. So I'm putting a really thick coat on here just to get that initial, because it's drying fast. I'm outside and the wind is blowing. It's 90 degrees, but it's a nice breeze up here where I'm at. Okay, now I still have to cut the fabric. Okay, I got that on thick. I'm not even measuring, guys. I'm just in a rush to get this cut so I can get it on there. Please don't do what I'm doing. Measure. That way you're not wasting fabric. But I wanted to get this done. I can get it on here before it starts to dry. Okay. Just lay down the fabric. And if you see what I'm doing here, I'm just pulling it out to the edge, right? And then I'm laying it on there. And then I'm going to come on this side and do the same thing. And this is just a cotton fabric. I got this fabric from Hobby Lobby last year when I was doing that project. Redoing some bar stools. Okay. Now I want to make sure I get that rim at the bottom of these. These are Dollar Tree plates, guys. Now I want to lift that up and make sure I get the edges. I got a little crease there, so I'm tapping it out. Now what I'm thinking is, once you go to put your second coat on, if you use that Mod Podge, that might be, I don't know, like I said, it's trial and error here, just to see. Sometimes things weren't made for certain things, but they work. And it might work better than what you've been using. Got a lot of glue down here. Trying to spread it out. Trying not to have any wrinkles that show through. Now let me show you what it's gonna look like without wait, move. This is what it should look like after the white dry clear. You know, it'll turn clear. Then you'll have the animal print plate. So now I'm gonna have to give this some time to dry. See what I'm doing here? I'm getting all the way around, like I'm doing just like this, all the way around the rim of the plate. That's important because that's where you're going to have to cut when the you know, the fabric when it's dry. And you don't want that edge. You want that edge to be sealed. Okay. I'm gonna let this dry. Let me pick up the other plate. And see if I can try that with the second coat. Let's see. Yeah, this isn't ready. Nah, still not ready. Yeah, it takes sometimes about 30 to 60 minutes to get it to the point where you're ready for the second coat. But do you see how once that glue dries, it'll be a the golden white animal print, like a cheetah print fabric. So I'm gonna let these dry. Then I'll come back. You know what? So I could get this done. Let me just, I'm gonna just put this on, and I'm just gonna show you the next steps. That's what I'll do. You would just now, if this was 100% done, you would just go over, and now I'm using the Washable Mod Podge, and you're just gonna go over the plate with the Washable Mod Podge, right over top the fabric. And you want to try to get it as smooth as possible. So I'm going to do the top part first, then I'll go around the sides. And like even with that other Mod Podge, I normally try to do at least 2 to 3 coats of this. So after this dries, I would do another one and then another one. Because, you know, you give it a thicker shell. You just smooth it out, and then I would take it around the rim. And right now, all I'm doing is smoothing out any kind of little air bubbles. This side did have some air bubbles. Even these lines, you just want to rinse. Brush them out. I'm going to tuck this fabric if I can do it. Okay. I'm going to just tuck this fabric underneath it here so it doesn't blow. And it's giving me an edge, a better edge. Yeah, there you go. And then, like I said, you keep doing this all the way around, and I'm going to let y'all know, that's what I'll do. I'll let you know after I wash it, put a couple more coats. I'll bring it to you and let you see what it looks like after it's washed to see if this is possible. So that'll be in the next one of my videos. Because I really want to give this a try. I don't want to just tell you, oh yeah, it works, and you wash it a couple times and it doesn't work. So this is something you're going to have to make sure your phone's turned off and the kids are asleep, because you can't stop. This stuff is drying really fast. You stop for a minute and you probably have a mishap. But I mean, it is drying. I mean, it is sticking, so we'll see. The test is, can you wash it without that without the lacquer. This I know for a fact you can wash. These, we're trying it. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for coming back with me and checking this out. I'm going to let you know. Again, the plate will look like this after all the cloudy stuff goes away. You're going to have the white cheetah print. White and gold. Okay, guys, I will be back soon.